Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, this is going to be kind of like a Karen story. And this is going to be stories about Karens and other stories I've heard across the years and my own experiences. Story number 1. So, this happened a couple years ago. I go to school, as most kids do, or they're homeschooled, one of the two. And this was not during COVID, so, yeah. Anyways, my grandma came up. All y'all are be like, oh yeah, grandmas are awesome. They're awesome. Yes, they are. Most of them, at least. Logical grandparents are. You see, logical. She wasn't really that logical, if I'm being honest. Anyways, I come home from school one day, and she's like, you're supposed to be at your other grandma's. You're not supposed to be here. But before that, I'm like, what's going on here? And she's like, oh, you're not supposed to come here today. You're supposed to be at your other grandma's today. She gets like mad at me. Although she did have all the doors locked. Like, bruh, don't lock every single door in the house. And she was like, oh, you're not supposed to be here, and I'm gonna call your parents because you're not supposed to be here today. And so she calls my parents. She's like, yeah, he's supposed to be here today. And she gets like mad, and I go in my room just to ignore her. And that's kind of the first story. That story's ended. Second story. So now for the second story, it's gonna be about the pump house. The pump house story. The pump house story is about we have a pump house, and there's frogs. Frogs are you know what frogs are. If you don't, well then look it up, Buster. I explain what frogs are to you, and y'all should know what frogs are if you go to school. Anyways. There's a bunch of frogs in there, and we had to get them all out. It took around an hour-ish. That's a long time, bud. And there was at least 100 frogs, maybe even more than 100 frogs. We found it took us actually literally forever to get them all out of there. So, yeah. We got them all out of there. Then we threw them in our pond to have the pike eat them, but they all escaped somehow, and we had peeping noises coming all throughout our woods, like every single night now, for the past like month. So that's interesting. That's story number 1. Story number 2 is going to be about another time when me and my cousin were being dumb. Yes, you heard me, being dumb, like we normally are. How people are dumb. Well, not all people are dumb. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways. We went to Lake Superior, and with my grandma and them, and then me and my cousin, we're dumb, as I said before, and so you know what we decided to do, as we're so dumb? We're like, wouldn't it be a good idea to throw rocks at each other? And I'm like, probably one of us is going to get hurt, so maybe we should stop, but me and him decided to throw one more rock at each other. This one was even supposed to skip, but guess what? It did it anyways. Skipped off the water, hit me in the head, and I have a scar there now. I mean, I don't dislike him at all. He's still like my best friend ever because I don't have a brother. But anyways, so that happened. Yeah, wait, what story is this on? 1, 2. This is the third. This is story 4 now. Anyways, this is another story. I know, that's a lot of stories, Buster. You're thinking to yourself, like, man, this dude's on X Games mode. But, anyways, story number 4. So, we went to this one place, kind of like a grocery store. Yeah, it took forever to get our food. It's kind of like a restaurant and a grocery store combined, if you know what I'm talking about. And we were just kind of waiting for our food, and we just got our stuff. Lady walks up to the counter. I want a refund, Buster. And I understand if they get your order wrong, if you want a refund, but you can be like, hey, can I please have a refund, please? Because well, you all forgot to give me my food. So yeah, it's polite to ask nicely to get food, but this lady, no. She tries to be as rude as possible, like, you need to get my order right, or I need a refund right now. By the way, the refund thing and the order thing was kind of broken, and because there were so many people that day. And the lady's like, I'm gonna be late if it's not for you to get all my refunds right. And she starts yelling at them. They're like, no manager, like, give me your manager, you're not doing it right. Again, how would you not know if they're doing it right if you're not even a fast food person? And she's like, well, bruh, if you're gonna be late, why wait to get your, why bother them to get a refund? Like, bruh, I understand it's kind of annoying to not get a refund, but guess what? It's not gonna happen all the times, okay? It's just not gonna happen. I mean, yeah, it probably will happen, but if you're going to be late to your car, don't stand around for a refund. You didn't know that probably, but bruh, if it's just gonna waste your time, don't do it. It's fine. It's probably like $20 anyways. You're fine. You'll survive. You won't die. Apparently, it's like this is kind of what she was acting like. She was either gonna die before she gets it, or she'd be like, she's gonna die if she didn't get her food. Then she did get her refund though, just so you know. And then Karen left the store, so that was nice. You know, see, I would have posted that on YouTube, but guess what? I didn't have my phone out at the time, so yeah, Buster, I'm dumb because I didn't record it. Anyways, that was story number 4 done. Now time for story number 5. Yeah, number 5. Okay, this is gonna be kind of like a horror story kind of thing. But anyways, this happened on a place called Mackinac Island. Please don't copyright me, please, Mackinac Island, please don't. Anyways, then again, they wouldn't get anything because I can't put ads on my videos because I don't have enough subscribers or views. Anyways, the Mackinac Island story starts out like this. They go rent a hotel and they've heard a song. They're like, oh no, it's no big deal. We don't believe in ghosts. Almost positive believe in ghosts after this encounter. Almost positive. Because, you see, if you feel an earthquake in your room, be like, oh crap, there's an earthquake going throughout the island. It's just in your room. You ain't staying in there. You getting out of there as fast as you possibly can. It's just the facts, Buster. You ain't gonna wait around and be like, hey ghost, hey, you wanna kill me or something? You ain't doing that, okay? But apparently they're like, the funny part about that story is you see, she was reading a parent guiding magazine. So you know what that means? She was trying to figure out how to teach her child better. Guess what? Turns out, during that earthquake when everything was moved around, she left her child inside and ran down to the basement. Like, anybody else feel that earthquake? By the way, her husband was like downstairs watching TV with the boys. You know what I mean? Like, you just have those nights out with the boys and you want to watch some football on TV. Yeah, he was doing that. I'm pretty sure he's like, bruh, there ain't no earthquake happening inside your room. He's like, sorry guys, I gotta go because my wife is hallucinating or something. And then like everything after that was in normal spots. But it's just stupid. Hey bruh, maybe starting with a parenting thing. Don't leave your child inside a room that apparently is earthquaking. It is just common sense, but you know what? You apparently don't have any. So that's that. Anyways, that was the end of the story time. It's my first story time ever on the channel. Anyways, like and subscribe. Peace out.